You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We start your 11 minutes of nonstop news with breaking news. The Atlanta Police Department mourning the death of an officer right now.
Yeah, we learned the officer died overnight, prompting a massive police presence at Grady Hospital. Our Liza Lucas is live with us with the very latest details.
Ariana and Cheryl, yes, we've been here for hours here at Grady Hospital, where officers also gathered. That officer, we're told, was found unresponsive in his police car. Let's get down to what we know. And I should say, we're not sure it is his police car. It was found in a car. Atlanta police telling me that the officer was found unresponsive in a car in the parking lot of the Atlanta Public Safety Annex. He was taken to Grady here, where police stood by for hours overnight in support. It's believed he suffered a medical emergency and later died. Now, we were here as the police procession took place around 4 a.m., escorting the officer from the hospital to the medical examiner. At this hour, no word yet on the officer's name. We know it typically takes time for the department to release that information. We've been in touch with APD throughout the course of the morning, sending our questions, and we are expecting official word to come down from the department later this morning. We will continue to monitor for the very latest and bring it to you on air and online throughout the day. Sending it back to you.
Thank you, Liza. In just a few hours, Spalding County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Mark McIntyre will be laid to rest. He was shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence call 1 week ago. Sergeant McIntyre's memorial service will be at Griffin First Assembly of God. Visitation starts at 10:30 a.m. and the funeral at 1 p.m. There will be a law enforcement processional from the Atlanta Motor Speedway at 11:30 a.m.
And in Kawia County, the community is mourning the loss of Deputy Sheriff Eric Minix. He was hit and killed early Thursday morning on I-85 right at the Georgia-Alabama state line. The sheriff's office tells us a police department in Alabama was helping Deputy Minix in a pursuit. They stopped the vehicle by putting out stop sticks. When Deputy Minix approached the driver's door, that's when he was hit by an Alabama police cruiser. As the pursuit was ending, that cruiser could not stop in time. His fellow deputies and the sheriff say Minix was family.
He is very much loved. He was a friend, a father, a son, a brother. But most of all, he was a law enforcement officer first. That's all he ever wanted to do.
We do know the driver who was being chased is in police custody this morning. The officer who struck Minix is on administrative leave pending an investigation. We have seen an outpouring of support for Deputy Minix's family and the sheriff's office. He was a father of 3 daughters. You can read all the statements from leaders and more from the Kawia County Sheriff's Office right now on 11alive.com. And that was a look at your Friday headlines.
All right, Chesley, we're kicking off another chilly morning.
It is a very chilly morning. Look at these temperatures right behind me here. We're at or below the freezing mark in many spots. You're right there in Atlanta at 32, 25 Peachtree City, 27 degrees right now in Athens. You're right at 30 in Canton, 22 up in Taunton, and you're at 25 degrees in Blairsville, 19 the cool spot up there in Clayton, 31 over toward Carrollton at the current tower. Your weather forecast calls for a coat once again for this morning, and I think you want to keep it on all afternoon. 50 for an afternoon high temperature. Going to call it cool. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds as the clouds will begin to increase. I think we start off with plenty of sunshine, but clouds will be thickening as we head through the day. We'll wind up with mostly cloudy skies. Then the rain will follow, but that won't happen until later on tonight. And we still need it. As you can see, we're still in a drought, folks. Current drought monitor getting better, though. That red that we've seen just last week, that extreme drought has begun to back up just a little bit. In fact, just about all of it out of our state. You got that little bit over here in Floyd County, western Floyd County. We do have the severe drought. You can see that in the orange up here to the north, but around the metro area, we have that moderate drought. Now, the rain will help us out, and we'll get a good dose of it for tonight. Going into Saturday morning, 60% chance, and then another round of it coming to us by Tuesday of next week. 70% chance for the rain. That could be heavy at times on us as well, with a couple thunderstorms that could be rolling through the area. Certainly that's going to help us out with the drought. The rain right now is well off to the west of us. You can see over toward eastern Texas, but starting to fire up just a little bit there. We'll start to slide over toward the east. We'll get the clouds first, and then that rain will follow, not arriving here until after about 10 o'clock tonight. A little easterly flow setting up as well, and expecting those winds to begin to pick up. We're watching the system, not only for the rain it's going to bring us, but as it moves up to the north and east, it's going to spread snow from D.C. all the way up into New York City, Boston. So if you're heading up here toward the northeast, definitely want to check ahead. A little bit of winter precipitation could be around our area as well. Winter weather advisory kicks in at 11 o'clock tonight. We're talking for the far north Georgia mountain counties here. You see those highlighted counties: Fanning, Gilmer County, Dawson County, over to Union and Towns County. It's where we can see a little freezing rain. Maybe a 1/10 of an inch of accumulation could happen. Any accumulation, of course, could lead to some tricky travel, not to mention the winds that will be around tonight as well. So in these areas, we'll be watching out for any winter weather. We'll keep you updated on that. We'll catch a break on Sunday, get the sunshine back in here, hold on to it for Monday, and then that wet weather returns to the area by Tuesday, getting up to 61 degrees. Behind that front, temperatures will fall back down. Only 48 for the high by next Wednesday.
6:54 now, continuing coverage out of Fulton County, where the YSL RICO trial will start back up next week. Many of you are in the story on the website right now and watching our coverage on the 11 Live Plus streaming app. Just hours ago, we heard testimony from the first significant witness in this case.
It's a music label, so music happened first. That was the approach, music. By me committing crimes, by being a part of YSL, that was basis to say that YSL was a gang.
During his testimony, Trontavia Stevens identified rapper Young Thug, real name Jeffrey Williams, as one of the founders of YSL. Prosecutors allege it's a criminal street gang with affiliation to the National Bloods gang. Stevens told prosecutors YSL was founded to do something positive. He's set to continue testifying on Monday. An update to a story we brought you this week. We now know when the community will be able to pay respects to a beloved North Atlanta high school coach who died unexpectedly over the holidays. A viewing for Coach Carrie Sarden is next Thursday from noon until 6 at the Gregory B. Lovett and Sons Funeral Home. That 10 to 6 time frame is when the public will be able to come to pay tribute. The funeral will be next Friday at the St. Philip AME Church in Atlanta. It starts at 11. Sarden was head coach for the boys basketball team and the golf coach.
Right now, there's a push to expand Georgia's Hope Scholarship. A new bill will be considered in the upcoming legislative session. It repeals an act passed back in 1990. The act made Georgians with a drug conviction ineligible for Hope, state loans, state tuition, and other grant programs. Representative Eric Bell supports the bill and says one single mistake should not hold so many people back.
We're going to alienate all those Georgians that possibly could have been our next doctor, our next teacher.
Bell says that he has had a lot of support for this bill from both Republicans and Democrats.
By noon today, we'll be looking at partly sunny skies. Temperatures right around 44 degrees. You're going to need your coat on, not only for this morning because of those temperatures close to the freezing mark, but pretty much through the day. Our winds will be a bit breezy at times, near 50 for the afternoon high. By 6 o'clock, we'll be dropping down to 47 degrees. We'll have cloudy skies by then. Don't look for the rain to come in until after about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. We'll hold on to it through Saturday morning, clear out Sunday, Monday, and then more rain comes to us by Tuesday.
We continue to stay on top of breaking news this morning. Atlanta police mourning the death of one of their own. Police say the officer was on the way to work when he was found unresponsive from a medical emergency. As of now, they've not released his name or his age, but we expect more information throughout the day.
All right, and we will continue to follow this story. The Today Show is after. Thanks for joining us.